P1 Pinnacle Tournament. I'm your host, Chris Mullet, and welcome to the best in computer simulated video game wrestling, live on Twitch and streaming on YouTube. If you're new here, every single Monday night during Monday Night Raw, or whenever you're catching these live streams, the boys of Podswoggle Wrestling Podcast with Entertainment are bringing you a round-robin tournament featuring the best from New Japan Pro Wrestling, the world of professional wrestling, and pop culture, past, present, and future, to determine who will win in this crazy, insane tournament concept we have going on. This is the P1 Pinnacle Night 10. So we officially, at this point, are almost halfway home. This is our fifth look at B Block tonight, and it's a very special night this week. When you're hearing this, is your host Mullet's birthday. So we have a very special stream for you if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, because for the first time in 10 nights, I have a co-commentator joining me. It is another member of the Swoggle Squad and a man who has a vested interest in tonight's action because he has a team in A and B block. It is Tope out of Banjo. Tope, how is it going?
It's going great. I have no idea who are in any of these matches or how to say any of these names.
So if you've been listening to the P1 Pinnacle for the past 2 months, you know that normally we are very professional and we treat this like my demo for any professional wrestling commentary team I can join. But tonight, it's a very special night. We have been doing 2 Royal Rumble drinking games. We have a mini fridge in between us with beer. My wife is here passing out cookies, so this is a little bit more lax than usual. Does not mean that we do not have a very, very big night of action in store for you. Tope, I don't know, you are the one who's kind of you're the man behind the curtain here for the P1 Pinnacle. You're the one who's posting everything. I'm not sure how much you've been able to catch of the tournament, but I'm going to catch you up real quickly like I do every single week. We are going to take a look at the rankings and take a look at where we sit in each bracket. So after nine nights, this is where A block, which we are not going to see tonight in action, sits. Kazuchika Okada is currently number 1 in A block from Team Mullet with 9 points. He has 4 wins, no losses, and 1 draw. He is at the top of the block. Underneath, 3 men tied with 8 points. Darth Maul from Team Rich has 4 wins and 1 loss, just like Jackie Chan from Team Augie. And then Tope, your participant, Conor McGregor, is also at 8 points. He has 3 wins, no losses, but 2 draws. Last week, going to a 30-minute time limit draw with Tama Tonga. Underneath him, with 6 points, Pentagon Jr. from Team Spencer. He is 3-2. After that, Kenny Omega, a nice bounce-back performance, also from Team Spencer, with 5 points. Kota Ibushi, your other participant in A block, with 4 points. He currently has 1 win, 2 losses, 2 draws. He has been definitely the story in A block, without question. Zack Sabre Jr. on a 2-match winning streak from Team Rich, finally catching up. Tama Tonga and Finn Balor, each from Team Widden with 3 points. Widden struggling in A block. Tomohiro Ishii from Team Augie, 1-4 with 2 points. And the man bringing up the rear, 0-5 at A block, my representative, the Velveteen Dream. But we're not going to deal with them tonight. Who are we dealing with tonight? B block. Definitely the block that has the biggest opportunity for things to shake up. We've not had a single draw in B block. Who sits at the top? Katsuyori Shibata, Team Witten. Dag Boomer, Team Augie. Johnny Gargano, Team Rich. The Joker, Team Mullet. Beetlejuice, Team Spencer. So literally, 5 of the 6 of us have somebody with 6 points at the top. Who's missing there? You are missing there. But you're kind of hurting in B block. Bobby from my team with 4 points. Carts Rowdy for Rich Team 4 points. Lord Raiden Team Widden 4 points. You have Daniel Bryan and Hiroshi Tanahashi, definitely underwhelming here at 2 points each. Minoru Suzuki from Team Spencer 2 points, and then just like Velveteen Dream, we have a goose egg, Jeff Cobb with no points for Team Augie. Tonight, we have one hell of a lineup, and maybe we'll get to see how things are ultimately going to shake out here in B block. Our first match is going to be a Team Tope versus Team Mullet matchup. Right out of the gate is going to be Team Mullet's Bobby against Team Tope's Hiroshi Tanahashi.
I am shocked I picked Tanahashi. I forgot I did because I cannot say his name.
Tanahashi. So Tanahashi, like I said, has probably been the story of B Block. Tanahashi started his tournament off with a 15-minute loss to the Joker, and then shockingly got knocked out in 4 minutes, our shortest match of the P1 thus far, to Daniel Bryan in the main event of Night 4. Managed to finally bounce back and dominate Katsuyori Shibata, one of the guys tied for the lead in B Block in under 8 minutes. And then how does he respond to that? He gets defeated in 14 minutes by Beetlejuice in Night 8. He's not out of the woods. He wins this match. He's at 4 points. In B Block, he's not out of the... He's not in trouble yet. If he loses to Bobby here, he is in trouble. Bobby, we've talked about kind of the Sabu of the B Block, has a very diverse move set. He is Bobby.
Bobby BB Bobby.
He won his first match against Jeff Cobb, and then went on a 2-match losing streak to Katsuyori Shibata and Karts Rowdy. Responded by beating Daniel Bryan last night. Bell's rung. We're underway. Match 1 of Night 10. Red Shoes. Got to give it up for him. This is like the fucking 60th match he's wrestled in the P1 Pinnacle. I'm want me to eat a cookie for the first time in P1. So, babe, what do you think Tanahashi needs to do to bounce back here?
I mean, if it was to me, I'd win a match. I would take the yellow pants guy. What's his name? Bobby,
yes.
I'll take Bobby, and instead of turning to Bobby, turn to Robert.
Ooh, I like that. Make him a little bit more formal.
Yeah.
Now, Tanahashi won this year's G1 Climax, so this concept is not new to him. Like, he should really succeed. Look at him cockily covering Bobby 90 seconds into this match. As I said, we've not had a time limit draw in B Block. I think it could happen at any time. Standard rules, 30-minute time limit, 20 count on the floor. You win, you get 2 points. You lose, you get nothing. A draw is 1 point. Even getting a draw, getting 1 point, keeps you in the game.
How come you think there hasn't been a draw in B Block yet?
I think so. B Block is a little bit more of a wild card in terms of style. So A Block, you have a lot of dominant personalities. Darth Maul, Okada, Conor McGregor, a lot of guys that dominate. B Block, you had Dag Boomer, who lost to Johnny Gargano for the first time last week, but was literally steamrolling everybody. Everybody else, Beetlejuice, Raiden, the Fire Pro Wrestling original guys, a lot of clash of styles. So a lot of guys are still feeling each other out. But there's been decisive victories. Like I said, Tanahashi beat Shibata in 8 minutes, and Shibata's tied for first right now. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Here's some of that back and forth, strong style wrestling. Who's going to get the better of this exchange? It is Bobby, but he just passes out in exhaustion. Bobby, who is known for his top rope Alabama jam, like Bobby Eaton, the top rope leg drop that he uses to a high success rate, just like that Enziguri there against Hiroshi Tanahashi. Tanahashi also has not been wrestling his style of match. You just saw him with a dragon screw leg whip, but I think I've seen 1 or 2 high fly flows, 1 or 2 sling blades. Besides that, not a lot of high impact Tanahashi offense.
I mean, at the end of the day, as someone who knows something about Tanahashi,
despite the fact that he's on your team.
Exactly. I just thought he was like I only know that he's the John Cena of New Japan.
He is the former ace of New Japan. You are 100% right. He struggled so far as Bobby snaps off a quick Hurricane Rana. We've had a definitive difference between Hurricane Ranas and Frankensteiners, and it's making me very happy. Snap suplex, Shade the Dynamite Kid by Bobby.
But at the 6-minute mark.
Yeah, Texas Cloverleaf here. We have not seen Tanahashi give up yet. Red Shoes checking as customary, but not enough to end the match.
Is there a Texas or Japan? Because I feel like we should.
I think Ribera Steakhouse is as close as we get there. So again, these guys, so far, nobody really struck a definitive advantage. Nice running big boot. If I had to give the nod to anybody, it'd be Bobby thus far. Nice jawbreaker there. And he's going to the top rope. Tope's looking for that top rope. Alabama jam. Shout out to Bobby Eaton. Shout out to Fandango. Every guy in the business who no longer has a coccyx. But again, Tanahashi answers right back. That grounded dragon screw leg whip. What he is known for. And there's a standing one. Spencer Hamilton, avert your eyes, and a Dragon Sleeper. Ultimo Dragon, hope you're watching. Now Tanahashi looking for a Styles Clash. Breaking up all the offense from his former rivals. Red Shoes down for the cover. Count of 2. Ooh. Bobby gets out at 2. So maybe Tanahashi at this point realizes, hey, maybe I need to borrow something from those who have challenged me in the past. Bobby with a missile drop kick, taking Tanahashi down. And now a Boston Crab. Red Shoes checking on him. You know Tanahashi. We've seen Tanahashi literally last fucking 10-15 minutes against Minoru Suzuki in submissions. Backslide, 2 count only, long 2 count. And a nice European uppercut.
I think I'm starting to realize there's not a lot of wrestling moves named after things in Japan.
There's not.
Other things in Asia, to be honest.
There's not. Ooh, nice powerbomb into a beautiful bridge by Bobby. Too close to the ropes. Ref call for the rope break, as we've seen many times here. Oh, there's a Japanese arm drag. I'm just going to start naming shit now. Like Kevin Nash making fun of Mike Tenay on Thunder. Beautiful Japanese body slam here.
The Tokyo Tombstone, as we all know that.
Yeah. There was a nice rock-style float over DDT by Bobby.
The Soshi Sidewalk Slam.
The Hong Kong Bonsai Drop. Fuck. Well, there's 10 weeks of effort down the drain. Another jawbreaker by Bobby.
Japanese jawbreaker.
A Japanese jawbreaker off the ropes. Basement drop kick. It's a soul basement drop kick. Bobby got Tanahashi in the corner. Tanahashi, oh God, the way he torques that knee and leg. And now another beautiful dragon screw leg whip, and he taps out. Tanahashi, too close to the ropes. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes between the tap outs and the rope breaks. I thought he literally had finally gotten the tap out that he so desperately needed with that dragon screw, with that cloverleaf. Tanahashi looks like he's in good control here. Bobby again, breathing so important in these matches. Bobby trying to catch his breath as Tanahashi hits that vertical suplex. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Normally there's a clover leaf of his own dead center. I know normally we don't have the other text chain. Who's hitting us up right now, Dope? If you're following on the phone.
Is Pokey Stick saying Tokyo Pimps is a thing.
Thank you, Dave, for that shout out. Tanahashi just yelling at the back of Bobby's head as these guys trade blows once more. Kicks and elbows. Big boot by Bobby. And another clover leaf. Again,
might tap out.
I'd be shocked if we saw Tanahashi tap out. If he goes 1-4, then you might as well chalk that up as a loss. This is the bracket that you are struggling the most in, Tope. It's the battle of the clover leaves here. Literally like fucking Conor McGregor and the Lucky Charms leprechaun going back and forth. Now a pump handle slam and a silly taunt by Bobby. I was going to call him Andrew Tess Martin for a second. There's the third Alabama jam of the match. He's not done. A fourth top rope leg drop on Tanahashi. Dragging him away from the ropes, but instead picks him up, doesn't go for the pin. Sends him into the corner again. Tanahashi no-sells it. And there's a Japanese arm drag for you. Go behind. Stunner! Stunner by Bobby. Tanahashi kicks him off of the cloverleaf attempt.
Halfway through.
Yep, halfway through in this match. Another pump handle slam and another cloverleaf by Bobby. Red Shoes checking. Does Tanahashi want to throw in the towel? No, he does not. Countered it. Small package. Mr. Small Package, Bobby. Count of 2, 3. He got him on the small package. 16 minutes flat. Bobby continues. Tanahashi's futile, that's not a word, futile effort here in B block. So Team Mullet, Bobby's going to go to 6 points. Tanahashi for Team Tope stays at 2 points. Tope, how you feeling about Tanahashi's performance there?
To be fair, I realized I had him like 60 minutes ago, so I don't feel that bad about him. I'm all in on Conor McGregor, but we won't see him tonight. But
we will not see Conor tonight. Conor is literally your horse in the fight. And unfortunately, Connor literally has to knock everybody out because he doesn't have a pin attempt in the game, but doesn't mean he's out of the woods in any way. All right, so we're going to continue it near the bottom of B block here for our second match. Team Spencer's Minoru Suzuki, another shocking, underperforming performer here in B block. We're taking on the only man in this block who has no points, Team Augie's Jeff Cobb. So Minoru Suzuki, his only win came against... where is it here? His only win has come against... Karts Rowdy.
That sounds fake. Everything about that sounds fake.
I mean, it is. It is fake. During our last night, so we could see some Zack Sabre Jr. style action here from Minoru Suzuki. Somebody who went 0-3 finally starts to catch fire during the late first part of his turn. Jeff Cobb literally at this point just fighting for his pride, I feel like. He's lost to Bobby. He's lost to Shibata. He's lost to Karts Rowdy. He's lost to... I already said Shibata. Oh, he lost to Dag Boomer. Lost to Dag Boomer in 6 minutes. Who hasn't lost to Dag Boomer in 6 minutes besides Johnny Gargano? But Jeff Cobb trying to save face here and really try to knock Suzuki out of this.
And I was like, I was coming into this, he was the most underrated guy in my opinion, and he just absolutely has not shown up this entire turn.
Sure. Well, Augie originally thought that he was in the game because he's a New Japan guy. Augie using foresight for the first time in his entire fucking life when it comes to wrestling, particularly New Japan wrestling. But unfortunately, he is a created wrestler in the game. But still, I mean, he's had great performances. Hasn't had a shitty match except against Dag Boomer. You know, it just, unfortunately, sometimes after the cookie crumbles, you got a bad draw to start. Now, Suzuki's 51, 52 years fucking old. Suzuki has been through this more times than I've had a bowel movement in my life.
That seems like an issue on your end.
Or an issue on Suzuki's end.
That's a good point.
Clash of styles here. Cobb's more so going to be a power game. And immediately Suzuki just latches on a mounted choke. You always got to be watching out for those random knockouts. So Suzuki could literally hit a submission out of nowhere and knock Jeff Cobb out.
So what finishers are we looking for on both ends?
Of course, Tour of the Islands from Jeff Cobb. Basically the reverse power slam. And also he's known for those gut-wrench slams, the Bam Bams. Suzuki, got to be looking for the Gotch-style pile driver, which I don't think I've seen that much in this tournament. But Suzuki's gonna wear you out on the mat. Jeff Cobb's gonna try to overpower you. Also, Cobb, former Olympic wrestler from Guam, is gonna try to out-wrestle Minoru Suzuki. May have more of a trouble with it than others. Of course, want to make sure everyone's aware. Our main event tonight, big main event, ultimate babyface, ultimate heel. Johnny Gargano versus the Joker. Main eventing tonight. Team Rich versus Team Mullet. Somebody's possibly going to go to 8 points and lead the block after that main event. Jeff Cobb. Probably. Oh, nice. Beautiful standing shooting star by Jeff Cobb. He busts that out.
No count.
No count. Minoru Suzuki again. He's been around the block. He knows to get out of this. Ooh, look at that. Cobb went for some ground and pound punches. Suzuki countered into almost what I thought was going to be a go-go plata, and instead hit him with an arm lock. This is me trying to take Joe Rogan's job. Because UFC is going on as we speak. When we're recording this, there's a nice heel hook. You're going to have to help me on some of these submissions, Tope. You know your shit more than I do.
Oh, you think so?
You're the Mike Tenay of MMA.
I don't know how to take that, but I appreciate that.
I meant it as a really big compliment, and I'm sad you took it as possibly an insult. I'm the Don West of MMA. Oh my God, did you say that?
Hey, put him in a combo.
Oh, from the Booker T of MMA.
No, that's still Don West.
Nice octopus stretch here by Minoru Suzuki.
He's literally going for. He realized the only way he's going to win this if he can catch Jeff Cobb, so he's going for every single submission possible.
Sure. Oh, but instead, this 50-year-old man just busting out a drop kick. Cobb off the ropes. Again, launching a huge cross arm breaker. You know, we saw Bobby and Tanahashi trade cloverleafs over and over again. Oh, they just kicked him in the gut. Now gets him in a rear naked choke.
But Jeff Cobb has not done anything to make me feel like he wants to win this match.
No. There's a belly to back, tilt-a-roll belly to back. That's something.
Oh, going for a pin?
Nope, trying to get him away from the ropes. And oh, there he goes. Locks into an Anaconda Vice style submission. Cobb can't get into a fucking submission war against Suzuki because he will lose. Start taking Suzuki to his version of Suplex City. If I can steal Michael Cole's stick for a minute or two. Cobb into the corner. Trio, whoa. Suzuki, just kicking away at the gut. Oh, Cobb just slinks down in the corner. Ooh, look at those disrespectful palm strikes. He's seen Jeff Cobb like a young lion with those strikes. Standing switch. And a Fujiwara armbar.
I don't know if Jeff Cobb's going to tap out, but at some point.
At some point, he might just be forced to if Suzuki can break one of those limbs. Then Cobb has 2 weeks to fight back from it, and again! My God! Team Augie is sitting at home, probably inside somebody's wife, but also very disappointed with the effort of Jeff Cobb tonight and in this tournament.
He's not disappointed.
Thankfully, I mean, Augie's got Dag Boomer. Augie's got the fucking Hoss, the monster heel of this block. Look at that. One punch takes Jeff Cobb onto the mat. Suzuki feeling confident. Cobb huffing and puffing. Suzuki off the ropes. Standing switch. Cobb knows what's coming. Unprotected head. Here it is. That gut style pile driver I was talking about. But Cobb's right up.
No sell.
That fighting spirit that everyone knows from Japan so well. Suzuki off the ropes again. Big boot.
I don't think people realize how much energy it takes to escape a submission move. It's more than just putting like a move on.
Absolutely. Some more palm strikes to the face. Another standing switch. Cobb, at this point, knows what Suzuki's going for. Hits a drop kick, and he's not the first man to his feet. That doesn't show you how much Jeff Cobb has struggled in this battle with Suzuki about 12 minutes in. Cobb, suplex, gonna hold Suzuki up, letting all the blood rush to his head, showing off his power, finally taking him down. Standing shooting star press, red shoes over, only a one. When it's 12 minutes in, you can only get a one against your opponent. It's not looking good, and that is it! The ref called for the bell. Cobb is tapped out. 12 minutes, 35 seconds. With the octopus stretch, Team Spencer very happy that Minoru Suzuki finds himself in the thick of things now, tapping out Jeff Cobb. That is 4 points total for Suzuki, and Jeff Cobb, just like the Velveteen Dream, still without a win in this tournament. All right, we are going to our third of 6 matches in Tope. This is your other dog in the fight, Daniel Bryan.
Forgot that I picked him too.
He has had an interesting tournament. Great match against Johnny Gargano, came up short. Knocked out Tanahashi in our shortest match of the entire tournament thus far in under 4 minutes. And then has followed that up with losses to Beetlejuice and Bobby. Who does he find himself up against tonight, Tope? Only that monster heel I was talking about. Dag Boomer. Dag Boomer from Team Augie, who started his tournament off destroying Carts Rowdy in 10 minutes, destroying Jeff Cobb in 5 minutes, and destroying the Joker in 13 minutes, who is now coming back from a 21-minute shocking upset to Johnny Gargano. In other words, Tope, you might want to eat more of those cookies, because Dag Boomer is going to come out pissed the fuck off.
I'm going for an upset right here. And it's going to be Daniel Bryan.
The Yellow Devil Dag Boomer.
I take it all back.
Has maybe been kind of figured out in terms of who the archetype is that can take him down. If there's anybody that's comparable in this block to Johnny Gargano, it's Daniel Bryan. Undersized, strike-based, heavy mat wrestling influence. You know, maybe that's the kryptonite of Dag Boomer, despite, besides Golden Corral ribs. Dag
Is
Boomer?
this the new Daniel Bryan? Is this the old Daniel? We don't know.
I mean, this looks like the old Daniel Bryan.
Oh, we're fucked.
You're probably fucked. Dag Boomer is that huge gajin that you don't want to find yourself up against. And Bryan doing what exactly needs to do. Ground Dag early. David Allen Greer Boomer.
The only way Bryan wins is the same way that Suzuki won last round. It's like tons of submissions.
Yeah. Wear a body part down. Hope for the best. Well, that's what... Whoa, I was going to say, this is what Bryan needs to avoid is a test of strength, but kind of a stalemate, though, on that first one. Dag Boomer, of course. Big power slam. A big power bomb. Big world's strongest slam. He's literally knocked guys out with both those moves. Yeah, Daniel Bryan should not try to do a tiger suplex.
But he is trying, and good on him, but it is very stupid. Oh.
So early. Ooh! Daniel Bryan. Nice victory roll into a heel hook there. Oh, huge clubbing shot to the back.
Every single type has gone to Dag, it seems like.
Yeah, just like when Dag Boomer gets a shot in. Oh my God! Just listen.
End the match.
This is the son that Vader wishes he had. That's not Jake fucking Carter. Oh! Gorilla press slam. Gonna fall him out to the floor. Dag Boomer's got a chair. Oh, we had a critical. Daniel Bryan might have just broken Dag Boomer's arm.
What just happened?
He went for the chair shot, and Daniel Bryan, I think, just broke Dag Boomer's arm. The match is not over. A huge Tajiri buzzsaw kick.
This match gonna be met in a double.
And now we have a basically like a leg key lock. They both get in at 18. The match will continue. There's a tiger suplex on Dag Boomer. We've seen this happen before. A critical knockout moment that does not completely knock the participant out, but can lead to a future pin.
Oh my goodness.
Another running shotgun drop kick. Dag Boomer is totally out of this. Bryan is getting everything, and he's got another submission locked in. The ref, is that no, that was a rope break. I'm not sure what is happening.
I thought it was a DQ.
No, a critical, so Boomer did not get the chair shot off. Bryan instead hit this flying arm bar, and the ref called for a critical. Look, Boomer's actually favoring that arm.
Man, Dag can get out of this one.
If Dag can get out of this would be incredible. We saw this happen with somebody else. So basically, there's the backbreaker that Dag's known for, but we've seen, I forget who it was because I've done 10 nights of this. Somebody got hit with a critical, lasted a couple minutes, but then ultimately still lost. So it's not unprecedented. If he can win this off of it, then that's unprecedented. Just hit the Vader pounce. And now he's going for his power bomb. Power bomb. Bryan countered it into a choke.
That's got to be it.
No, still too close to the ropes. Samoan drop. Bryan flies to the outside again. Boomer's going to breathe it out. Again, if that happened in the ring, this match would be over. Bryan now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 punches into the corner. And there's the armbar, but again, he's still too close to the ropes. He's got to get him in the middle of the ring, and then the ref might call this one off. Sends him into the corner one more time. Now stomping a mud hole. Rake in the face. Shades of Samoa Joe with that. Dragon Dag out of the corner. Picks him up. Now's the time he needs to go for that submission.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. European uppercuts. Straight punches to the face. Bryan. Big roaring elbow. Boomer canters back with a lariat. Both men are down. Bryan, a lot of corner-based offense.
He really wants that armbar again.
If he hits it again, I mean, I don't know how Boomer counteracts it. 3 minutes into this match, Boomer's arm got snapped when he tried to go for an underhanded tactic. Go behind, neck breaker. Oh, went for that heel hook. Boomer had it scouted. Another Samoan drop. And another fall up to the outside. Another Samoan drop. Maybe Boomer knows. Boomer going for a chair again. Gets dragon screw leg whipped onto said chair. Count is at 10. Body slams him onto the floor. Now he's on his fucking sledgehammer.
Oh my god, but you might...
15. Brian gets back in at 15.
That has to be...
Oh, misses it.
But if he hits
he needs to drop that hammer by 5. I have seen a weapon shot. Oh, and the ref just called for the bell on the headlock. 10 minutes and 56 seconds. Dag Boomer could not take any more. Daniel Bryan has, just like I said at the top of this match, like Johnny Gargano, shocked the world. Dag Boomer, who looked to be unsurmountable, has now lost 2 straight, and Daniel Bryan finds himself with 4 points. Team Tope, you gotta be happy getting a win over Dag Boomer.
I mean, for one person, that's Randy Orton right now. That you can, yes, it's proved you can actually win with the headlock.
Very true. It is very true. So Daniel Bryan moves to 4 points, and there still continues to be a log jam in B block. Maybe this match will start moving some things in one direction. Actually, no, it won't. Oh, no, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, one of the men with 6 points for Team Spencer, could break away from the pack here if he can defeat a man who's trying to join the 6th person of the 6-point club. Carts Rowdy from Team Rich is our 4th of 6 matches tonight. Beetlejuice, thus far in the tournament, started it off with a win against Raiden, then lost to the Joker, then defeated Daniel Bryan, and then defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi. So a good string of wins from Beetlejuice. Carts Rowdy, an unfortunate start against Dag Boomer, a good bounce back win against Johnny Gargano, and then beat Bobby, and then lost last time to Minoru Suzuki. The Vulture Carts Rowdy.
What does that even mean?
I'm not sure in the slightest what the Vulture does, but what he does do is entertain, and he does put on a good match. Now, the Ghost with the most, Beetlejuice, known for that Netherworld press, the most impressive move in the P1 Pinnacle, that basically kip up, backflips, Phoenix Splash,
Jesus. That
if it happens, you will know how ridiculous it is. But it's knocked the man out, won him another match. It's his go-to move. Will it give him his sole lead in B block?
Oh, I was going to say good start, but counters twice.
A lot of good counters. Carts Rowdy has Carts Rowdy is the closest thing to the John Cena we have of B block. He actually uses the attitude adjustment. Very North American offense based, as Beetlejuice just pokes him right in the fucking eyes.
Red Shoes did not give a shit about that.
No, Red Shoes like, man, I've done my time here, all right? Red Shoes has his weird quirks. Red Shoes let Conor McGregor punch a guy for only 5 seconds at a time. We saw Dag Boomer have more fucking furniture in his hand than goddamn rooms to go. It was like, whatever. Nice suplex again, sending Carts Rowdy to the outside. Beetlejuice not afraid to follow him out. Ooh. And now we're going to play a little cat and mouse until they're both in the ring at the same time. Carts body slamming Beetlejuice to the floor. Carts will not play that game. He knows Beetlejuice will excel with all the bells and whistles. The ropes, these guys will kind of awkwardly bounce into each other. Carts will try. Ooh, nice running forearm shot, basically. Kind of like a Superman punch, but a forearm. And a good DDT by Beetlejuice to come back. Beetlejuice dressed like a prisoner in San Quentin.
That's been pretty even so far. I know it's early, but no one's taking control of it.
Nope. So very back and forth. Beetlejuice had him to resort to those eye pokes and drop kicks. Carts gonna, like I said, Carts is gonna do his thing. Back and forth. He'll get the better of the exchange. It'll be Beetlejuice. But again, so much effort goes into winning that exchange, it just crumbles him in exhaustion. Pinpoint accuracy on that elbow. Carts, vertical suplex. Beetlejuice will go behind. And, ooh, huge lariat That's like a Hulk Hogan style axe bomber. Not to bring up a sore subject with you, Tope.
Probably shouldn't bring up Hulk Hogan.
Hey, I'm just trying to have a good time here on the P1 Pinnacle. Karts sent in the corner by Beetlejuice. Karts reverses it. Beetlejuice. Oh, neutralizer! Beetlejuice been watching his Cesaro tapes. Karts again body slams. This time Karts ready to play ball against Beetlejuice on the ground. Another neutralizer. Oh, on the hard cement floor. Those pads don't protect much, no matter what Bill Watts says. And a punch. Karts 5 minutes in getting crumbled with one punch. Beetlejuice again. A third neutralizer. And again, Karts is right back up. 15 count and both guys get back into the ring. Karts gets kicked away by Beetlejuice.
It's not that Beetlejuice taking over control, but out there, what was that, 4 neutralizers?
3 or 4 neutralizers, and Karts Rowdy is spry on his feet. Karts kicked the back of Beetlejuice's leg. Now pounding his head into the corner.
I think I already said this, but what finisher are we looking for Karts?
Karts, well, not the split-legged moonsault. Shades of RVD is impressive. He's known to use an attitude adjustment like a Death Valley driver. Beetlejuice with a nice X factor there. And a huge flying cross body. Eat your heart out, Ricky Steamboat. 2 count only. Like to see Ricky Steamboat dressed up like Beetlejuice.
I would pay a lot of money for that, and I actually might try that right now.
Oh, nice backflip. And a spinning mule kick to the butt, what it looked like. Remember when you and Rich tried to follow Ricky Steamboat back to his hotel room?
No, okay, that's not how any of that. No, we discussed. Okay, and what a clothesline by
Beetlejuice, High Rent District, huge elbow drop. Beetlejuice, another X Factor or a Bella Buster.
I prefer Bella Buster.
you prefer the Bella Buster, good. Cross arm breaker.
Wow, out of nowhere.
Red Shoes checking on him. No dice there. Now picks him up. Stun Gun Millionaire. One of the primary offensive moves of Karts Rowdy. Basically kind of like a reverse Stun Gun Millionaire. Another flying elbow drop. Rear naked headlock. Trying to text Spencer right now for his New Japan login.
Approaching 10 minutes, and again, I thought we just had control of this match, but
another rolling senton. Karts starting to get control.
I don't think anyone has taken full control of this match yet.
It's all going to find out who can get that big shot off. Nice West Coast pop. Hurricane Rana with a pinning combination. Karts doesn't get him. Ooh, 3 disrespectful slaps by Karts Rowdy, and a 4th for good measure. Now getting on for another stun gun. Went for a lariat, misses. Karts off the ropes. Ooh, Busheka knee strike. Like a solid knee plus there by Beetlejuice. Side Russian leg sweep into one hell of a head scissor armbar. He's got him twisted up better than Auntie Anne's. I'm going to try to be Mara for the rest of this.
Like out of nowhere.
Bella Buster.
Another Bella Buster. Another Burton Buster.
Ooh, and I thought he was going to go for the Eye of the Hurricane there. Beetlejuice off the ropes. Stan Hansen style lariat. Looking for it again. Another lariat.
He's just spilling himself now.
Wearing him out. Everyone's clothes are getting dried off that clothesline.
You'll never be in.
Shut up. I'm better when I'm trying to hook people up. Karts spinning heel kick. Takes Beetlejuice to the floor. Into the corner. Beetlejuice kicks him away. Another clothesline. Oh, God. Just really aiming for that neck of Karts Rowdy. Karts. Another stun gun millionaire. Roll him over. Karts thinks he's got enough. 1, 2. Ooh, count only. Beetlejuice survives. Another Bella Buster.
Top
rope. Waiting for him to get up. Flying cross body. 1, 2. 2.9. So close. Carts. 450 splash.
Did he get hold of it though?
He hit it on the back. Ooh, and like a Trouble in Paradise kick.
This could be it.
Good string of moves. Count of 2. No, long 2. Ooh, Beetlejuice. Like a reverse bulldog. Elbow to the back. Carts to the top again. Going for that 450, but never when Beetlejuice is on his back. And he can go right for the pin. Carts sends him off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Beetlejuice. Oh, switch. Oh, you gotta think. Oh, look at that running moonsault. Beetlejuice.
He missed it.
I don't know if he missed it or not, but Beetlejuice didn't feel any of the effects. 1 elbow, 2 elbows.
One more?
No, he thinks that's enough. Picks him up. No, playing possum. Ooh, the Red Shoes went to admonish Beetlejuice off that low blow.
And we're 17 minutes in, and I don't know who has control of this match yet.
Nobody does.
Back and forth.
Trio Woo. Oh, Beetlejuice is punching Carts Rowdy 4 times in the penis. Another Bella Buster. Nikki Bella has control of this match, Tope. Oh, Bree. That's Bree's move. I'm sorry. Spinning kick to the back. Fireman's carry. Oh, airplane spin. Spin.
He's not stopping.
Didn't stop. Beetlejuice recognizes that's not enough. Another Bella Buster. Into the corner. Looking for a superplex, perhaps.
This could be the end of it if he gets...
Oh, sunset flip powerbomb into a pin. Carts, 2. No. Carts Rowdy got an amazing counter off the superplex attempt.
We're a minute away from winning time where, hey, 10 minutes left. Who wants it more?
Exactly. 450 splash! He knocked him out! The 450 splash has knocked out Beetlejuice! 1921! Carts Rowdy gets the victory! He has knocked that man out! 6 points for Carts Rowdy. Beetlejuice stays at 6 points. Nobody can get 8 points in B block. We now have 4 men at 6 points with 3 more already at 6 points still to go. So Team Rich, very happy there. Team Spencer, despite the victory for Minoru Suzuki, got to be disappointed that Beetlejuice could not pull out the W there. 2 more matches left here in Night 10. Our semi-main event's coming up next. It is the Battle of Team Widden. It has to happen every time in a block, and it's happening right now. It is Katsuyori Shibata versus Lord Raiden. This should be hard-hitting. Hopefully nobody dies.
Someone's going to die.
Well,
That's our prediction.
The win's down 1 person. Raiden is 2-2. His victories have come against Minoru Suzuki and Jeff Cobb. His losses have come against Beetlejuice and the Joker. So a good pedigree there. Shibata, his only loss has come to Hiroshi Tanahashi. He has also beaten Minoru Suzuki. He has beaten Bobby, and he has defeated where's the other one here? He has defeated Jeff Cobb. So Shibata may be a little bit more unproven than Raiden, so I would not be surprised if we saw a Raiden win, and both these guys are still at 6 fucking points, which would make the main event the sole ownership of B Block lead at the end of the day.
I'd be okay with that one.
As would I, considering that I have one of the 2 men in that match. Raiden, again, very much like Beetlejuice, with a lot less underhanded tactics. He also uses that Netherworld press. Shibata, I mean, what Shibata does, Shibata's going to headbutt and kick you until he is incapacitated. Which, it's not the best strategy, but still something that he does.
50% chance that the other person becomes incapacitated. So
60% of the time, it works every time.
the other 40, he just almost dies.
The other 40, his career is over. Test of strength, Raiden, as he is the god of thunder, will win that easily. Like the strategy of Witten here. Witten went for a guy who, a proven tournament winner, won the New Japan Cup. That's the tournament he won before his career-ending match against Okada. Raiden, from the Mortal Kombat series, which is where Witten became the first ever Swoggle Squad champion with Scorpion almost 4 years ago. That was almost 4 years ago. Jesus fucking Christ. So, you know, and he's looking, I mean, hey, right now in this block, he is the leader in B block. He's got 10 points. So, as well as me with 10 points and Rich with 10 points. So, no matter what, he's probably going to go to 12. Well, actually, yeah, no matter what, he's going to 12. Even with the draw, he's getting 1 point each. So, we're going to go to 12 points after this. Some Three Stooges palm strikes and a nice drop kick by Shibata. If Raiden has one Achilles heel, it's he constantly goes for this like leaping spear takedown that he'll miss 12 times a match, but the 2 or 3 times he hits it, you know, it looks good for him.
Has he ever won a match doing that?
No, he has not.
Then I say it's a bad move.
I guess whatever momentum he likes to get from it, he's happy with. Trading off some shots. Who will win? Ooh, Raiden wins it and stands up. And now just doing crisscrosses like he's Hulk Hogan in The Ultimate Warrior WrestleMania 6. Again, just listen to the impact of some of these strikes of Shibata. They're just a thwump. Pippy Cool Stockings, they're hanging out with us. This thing, ooh, this thing's feeling pretty cool. Is this thing full with 6 beers?
Oh, yes, it is.
Hell yeah. By the way, after this, if you are a fan of the podcast, Tope and I are going to be doing 3 and 4 of our quest for the quad of the quad. I just messaged Spencer for his New Japan login so we can access New Japan World for Rumble 3. There it is right there.
Oh, that's a dumb move. I hate that. I hate everything about that.
But a good mule kick to get himself back, and then there he goes again.
Everything about that. That is
And
terrible.
now he's dead center of the ring in a rear naked choke.
And I hope he taps out, because that is literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And he's done it twice.
Oh, don't worry. He's going to do it a lot more. There you go.
It's...
the Raiden match. Ooh.
What the fuck was that?
I think that was the Netherworld Press. I looked down. Did he go like high up in the air?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he's knocked motherfuckers out with that. That's Beetlejuice's go-to move as well. Shibata off the ropes. Ooh.
Oof.
It's a running punch.
It's a little weak. Oh!
Oof. Looks like he's choking out George Washington. It was the Raiden Minoru Suzuki match that was like, oh, geez, this might take forever, because both guys were trying to shoot each other to the floor. There he goes again.
About a quarter of the way to the finish right now.
Yep. Raiden battles out of that corner attack with a body slam. Go behind. Shibata counters. Go to sleep. No.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
just a Yushigarashi. Go behind. Oh, and a beautiful Pele kick counter by Raiden. Oof. Kind of like that palm strike combo, but instead just punches right to the neck.
I feel like if you focus on the strikes and not doing that,
he'd be okay. Shibata, of course, looking for the GTS or the PK kick.
He's going for the glory too much.
Snap suplex by Raiden. Not a good thing when Shibata gets up first. If you're expecting too much. Ooh, back fist. Shout out to Eddie Kingston. Holla. Running drop kick by Shibata.
Oh, again.
I want him just to hit it so you can see how anticlimactic it is.
But at some point when you're constantly going for one move, after seeing all these matches...
Yeah, I mean, this is his 5th match in this block. Like, he is essentially almost halfway done with his matches.
I mean, I assume he wasn't hitting this in his first match either.
Yeah, no. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, like, every time he's hit it, it hasn't been like a positive. Like it's a detriment. Look, I'm going for a pin. He gets a 2 count on Shibata.
Yeah, that's like you set up 2.
Yeah, he's getting a 2 count on Shibata, despite the fact he's going for all this other shit. If he goes for something else, he might have gotten the victory there. Shibata, another running drop kick. Nope, standing switch. Dude. Another Pele kick. See, if he keeps hitting those Pele kicks, Raiden might be all right. Elbow shot, picks him up. Again, trading shots. Who will get the better of this exchange? Oh, what a super kick. Oh, no, don't do those headbutts.
Oh, I know. It's hurt him.
That almost ended your life. Before time is up together, Tope, I want to headbutt you as hard as I can.
Do it.
I don't mean that tonight. I just mean like in general.
Oh, you're just fucked up.
STO. Shibata. Another Pele kick. Both men center the ring down. We're not even in the halfway point. The pace of B block matches is just so much more frenetic than A block. Everyone knows that this block could be theirs for the taking. Oh, there it is again!
That could be it.
Another rope press! Oh! 2.9.
And Shibata gets a first.
Running drop kick by Shibata. He knows he's in trouble. He knows he has to hit something to keep up with Raiden. STO.
This is when you...
Oh, going for it.
Oh.
PK kick. Signature move by Shibata. Bashing the chest in of Raiden.
1.
I was waiting for you to do 2.
No, because it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right.
Raiden also likes using that, like, magistral. Go to sleep on Raiden. Followed up with a PK kick. He's dragging him the wrong way. Oh, Shibata wasted too much time.
That can't be it.
1, 2. No, yeah, if he'd gotten him earlier, that definitely would have been it. He knows it. Go to sleep again. Taking time to breathe.
Halfway mark.
Go behind. Belly to back. 3 forearms. Shibata now in the driver's seat. Another go to sleep. Noah Yoshigarashi. Dragging him into the middle. Picks him up again. Misses the drop kick.
It's going to be huge. That could be humongous.
3 punches by Raiden. A pelvic thrust. Snap suplex. Shades of redacted. Another Yoshigarashi. 3rd time dropping the back of the head onto the knee.
After a 3rd go to sleep.
Oh, just a standing PK kick.
That has to be it. 1, 2.
No! Again, Raiden kicks out.
Raiden's on life support right now.
Roaring punches.
Wow.
Cocky ass cover. Count of 2. Shibata kicks out. There he hits it! I don't know. And now, his version of the magistral roll-up. Too close to the ropes.
Have that better awareness in that in a moment like this.
Of course.
And a must-win
There
match.
you go. Just like that. Off the ropes. More crisscrossing. I don't know what he goes for there. Get dead center. In the Podswoggle Dome. Back and forth. Oh, don't do those headbutts. Oh, super kick. Oh, now this time, center of the ring.
This could be it.
Arms
1,
crossed.
2,
Legs crossed.
3.
Ooh, so close.
It's not. It might not cost you the match, but
He misses so wildly. Ooh, what a combo of kicks by Raiden.
When Raiden hits, he is the best wrestler maybe in this entire block, but so many misses.
He misses a lot. Oh, look at Shibata! Catches the kick, and that is it! The leg! Hooks the leg! 1938, Katsuyori Shibata is in sole custody of first place at the moment of B block with that trapping leg submission Raiden stays at 4. Shibata goes to 8.
100% match.
That was,
evaluation.
and I would agree. That has definitely been our best match of B Block tonight. But we still have a main event to go. Who will join potentially Shibata as top of B Block? Will it be the man who literally turned this block upside down, Team Rich's Johnny Gargano? Or will it be the Clown Prince of Mayhem himself, Team Mullet's the Joker? We're going to find out right now. Each man has one loss on their record. Johnny Gargano's loss was to Karts Rowdy. The Joker's loss was to Dag Boomer. So both men have pretty good resumes. Nobody's possibly better than Mr. Wrestling himself. It pains me to say it. Especially in this situation where he's going to fight my guy. But Gargano has outperformed any expectation in this block.
And we're looking forward to finish the match for both of these guys.
So the Joker's going to be nefarious, of course. The Joker, known for a lot of different underhanded tactics, might pull some brass knuckles out. Also, going for his version of the Dude Buster, he calls the Last Laugh. Basically a cradling backwards pile driver. Of course, Gargano, looking for the Gargano escape. He tapped Dag Boomer out to that move. Also a long dart in his arsenal. Red Shoes tells us, let's go home. Main event of night 10 of the P1 Pinnacle.
Johnny's not going to fall for mind games. He's a master of mind games. He understands how they work. He's not going to let frustration get in his way.
He's also been on both sides of the law. Of course, Gargano, the ultimate babyface, but let's not forget Aleister Black's attacker. Very well known for his heel run as Dragon Gate USA champion. Gargano can play the game. Gargano can definitely play the game. But can he play it as well as the greatest comic book villain of all time?
Don't know if he can, but I got Joker winning this match. I just feel like he's going to come in and he's going to play with his tricks. He's going to win the... It's going to come down to the little things in this match. I think Joker's going to come out with that.
As much as I agree with you, watching Johnny Gargano wear Dag Boomer down over 21 minutes changed my entire complexion of B Block during night 8. It was literally maybe the most miraculous thing I've seen in this tournament thus far. Joker getting the strength advantage with that test of strength over Gargano. Gargano launching into a Boston Crab. Joker gets out of it fairly quickly. Nice body slam by Joker. Joker is essentially, not that this is going to sound like a negative at first, but he is the Doink of the P1. Like, you remember early Doink, like, that's Matt Bourne in that gimmick. A beautiful technical wrestler who does underhanded things because he wants to, not because he has to. So that's very much what the Joker is about in this tournament. As we see who will get the exchange. Chops and punches. Joker wins. Pays the price, though. Again, those pinpoint elbows right into the neck and a snap mare. Gargano is never a sprint. Gargano is a marathon.
The thing I'll always say, anyone can wrestle in a suit. I mean, that's why I always respected Baron Corbin for wrestling in a full, basically, vest, pants, suit combination.
It's gotta suck.
It's gotta be awful, but if you can do it effectively, I'm gonna pick you more times than not.
You ought to know. You bought it. If I can quote Heath Ledger for a second, that is a custom-made suit.
And then they mind games. Wrestling is about mind games.
Nice small package center of the ring. Getting a 1, 5 minutes in.
Johnny not coming out with the aggression I would assume he is, but he's being very big.
As you say that, an Avada Kedavra style super kick. And a nice Japanese arm drag.
Johnny controlling the match early on, but I still, like I said, want a little more aggressiveness from him.
I would expect in this situation, main event, tie B Block on the line. Yeah, you got to come out of here guns a-blazing. Or, I said it against Dag Boomer, Gargano could be the master of rope-a-dope. He let Dag Boomer wear himself out early, and then the last 5 minutes of the match, Gargano owned him. Dag could get no offense in, so maybe he knows what he's doing. Flurry of elbow strikes, sending Gargano down, a long one.
And like the last scene in Dark Knight where Joker's hanging upside down, maybe you just let him wear himself out.
Hey. All you need is a little push, and the Joker's getting one here in B block. And both men sizing each other up, still early. Joker's got Gargano in the corner. Now jamming that elbow into the midsection of Gargano. And now a flurry combo. 5 punches. Got him woozy.
A little bit. What are we going with?
Definitely Joker now. Stomping a mud hole.
See, this is what I want from Joker.
Yeah.
Little things, and he's going to win this match.
Nice spin kick by Gargano to regulate himself. Top rope. Oh, went for a huge risk, and he paid for it. Misses the flying elbow. Nice sidewalk slam by the Joker. Picks Gargano up. Reverses the Irish whip. Oh, what a shout! 10! Palm strike! Jushin Thunder Liger, eat your heart out with that. Gargano answering back with a Rocky Maivia style shoulder breaker. And now basically a leaping lariat. You know, like Wrestling Annie. Leaping lariats. We're doing so good this whole match. Flying elbow drop by the Joker.
This entire hour until that.
Joker picks him up. Another shoulder breaker. Maybe Gargano's been watching some tape, has noticed how Joker's been favoring that shoulder. Small package. Red Shoes slow to get down. 2 count, nevertheless.
Might have been 3 if you got that a little bit faster.
Come on, Red Shoes.
Oh.
There's those mind games you're talking about. Joker knows.
Surgical. Just surgical right now.
Oh, what a coup de grace to the dick it looked like.
There's
Joker.
Nothing funny about that.
Oh, went for another standing shout 10.
He wants a big knockout now.
Oh, I don't know if Gargano at this point wants to get into a slugfest with the Joker. The Joker's been winning these. Oh, never mind. Oh, yes, never mind. Answers back from the roaring clothesline with a drop kick. Here's these 5 punches. Like you said, surgical. Trying to put a smile on that face.
That's the only way to beat Johnny.
Standing clothesline. DDT. Jake Roberts couldn't put one on as good. Both men back up. Gargano. Oh, what a standing cocky Hurricane Rana pin.
Get a little far from the rope, but again, he's going for these cocky pins. He's trying to match Joker bit for bit. You can't do that.
Can't do that. The ropes. Joker. Ooh, Gargano learned.
That would have been a hit right there.
Gargano learned. Takes him down. Joker cannot get on the mat because Gargano will out-submission him. Top rope. Another elbow drop onto Gargano. Gonna peel him away from the ropes. Stomps onto the chest. Joker is gassed.
Oh, yeah.
Nice climb up Enziguri. Avada Kedavra super kick.
I think you spent so much time trying to play the game.
Belly to belly!
Trying to play a game with Joker that it wears you out.
That gave Joker the time to catch his breath. Another Bailey to belly. Back to the top.
You can hit this.
Oh, Gargano missed one. Now Joker misses one. Another seated super kick.
Halfway through the time limit right now.
Joker with a forearm smash. Going again, hits the coup de grace.
Oh, don't do it again.
And now an elbow drop. Joker taking every risk and capitalizing on it.
Again, Johnny just wears
Johnny with a super kick.
He just wears you out.
He may be Mr. Takeover, but he's also Mr. P1. At least in P block, no one has put on better matches than Johnny Gargano. There's that standing Hurricane.
No.
Never has the ring awareness to hit it in the right way.
That's where the frustration sets in.
Now Johnny, Johnny starting to play Joker's game. Gonna go to the floor. Oh my God! A barbed wire baseball bat and then a piece of a table! Why? Joker doesn't need to play this game. The Joker has not played this game the whole time. Oh, and a low blow! Right in front of Red Shoes! Count of two! No! 2 count only.
It's not about using the weapons, it's about bringing them out.
Tombstone! No! Last laugh! There it is! The beach blast! The reverse last laugh! 2! And he got him with the last laugh! The Joker hits it 17-48! It is like you said, Tope. Gargano, for 1 second, thought he could play the Joker's game. The Joker said, fine, and he cost him. The Joker sits tied with Shibata at the top of B block. Gargano, a huge setback after his victory over Dag Boomer. Whew. This is what we do here in the P1 Pinnacle. We keep bringing you show stealer after show stealer after show stealer. And that's going to do it for night 10. So let's quickly look at B block and where we stand. Who's at the top? Katsuyori, Shibata, and the Joker. Team Widden and Team Mullet, each with somebody sitting there at the precipice. A huge log jam in the middle.
Yeah.
Bobby, Karts Rowdy, Dag Boomer, Johnny Gargano, and Beetlejuice, all with 6 points. Minoru, Brian, and Raiden, not out of it with 4. Tanahashi, shockingly at 2 points. Yeah. Jeff Cobb bringing up the rear. If you're looking at the entire team dynamic at the moment, Team Tope and Team Augie each with 6 points in a B block. You have Team Spencer with 10, Team Rich and Team Widden with 12. I am currently in the lead in B block with 14. What do we have in store for you? Night 11 of the P1 Pinnacle. Dare I say, our biggest night ever.
Baby.
Team Augie's Tomohiro Ishii will take on Team Widden's Tamatonga in our opening contest. Then Team Mullet's Velveteen Dream will take on Team Widden's Finn Balor. Then 2 resurging talents here. Team Tope's Kota Ibushi versus Team Rich's Zack Sabre Jr. And then our biggest triple main event thus far. Team Augie's Jackie Chan versus Team Rich's Darth Maul. Team Spencer's Pentagon Jr. versus Team Tope's Conor McGregor.
That's a big match.
What does that leave? That leaves Team Spencer's Kenny Omega versus Team Mullet's Kazuchika Okada. That's right.
I've heard that match before.
I think I've heard that match before. I think that match has something like 30 cumulative stars or something. I'm bad at math. But 9/11 of the P1, Omega Okada is finally happening. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. Of course, check out arcadeaudio.net for our podcast, Podswoggle, and all the other ones in our network of shows. Go to patreon.com/arcadeaudio to support monetarily every single month. Rate, review, and subscribe us wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on all social media. But for this show, make sure you're following us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Podswoggle. You never know when these streams are going to come up. If you want to stick around to watching these shows live every single time they happen. If not, during Monday Night Raw, 9 p.m. Eastern, every single Monday night, a new episode of the P1 hits youtube.com/Podswoggle. Also, don't forget our 2K streams on Twitch and YouTube as well for the Podswoggle and Heels and Heels title tournaments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Tope, for joining me and giving me a reprieve from sounding like a crazy person and talking by myself for the past 2 months. Any final words for our audience here?
No final words outside the watch for the Joker. I feel like Joker could be that guy in B block who might take it to the finals.
A Joker, Okada, Joker, McGregor, Joker, Darth Maul final wouldn't surprise me. But like I said, we are not even technically halfway through. And once Night 11 happens, we will be halfway through. Anything can happen. Anything at all. Thank you guys for watching. For Tope, this is Mullet signing off for the P1 Pinnacle. We will catch you next time.